All right, hello, my fellow investors. It's the Intelligent Investor here. In today's video, I'm just going to be explaining to you a little bit about myself and answering questions that people have been sending me. At the end, I'll be giving you a stock recommendation. So if you want to skip all this, just jump to the end of the video. But yeah. So I mean, people want to learn how much I make and kind of like how I'm saving and all that stuff. So I mean, just going to give you a quick background about myself. I mean, I'm self-employed. I used to work for big companies and I left that because I wanted to be self-employed. I make a six-figure income right now from home, self-employed, like I said. A lot of it does come from the stock market, but I do have my little business on the side. And yeah, I mean, I've made huge wealth in these past 12 years investing in the market. My huge profits came in 2016. After the election, things blew up and I made my money. So, I mean, the same thing that is happening right now with people with like Tesla and some people that invested in Neo. I mean, the way that skyrocketed and people became wealthy, I did my same thing with oil stocks back in 2016. So, I mean, I got my wealth, and I mean, like I said, if I want to, I can retire by now if I decide to. You know, I am 29 years old. I've had a lot of experience in the stock market, and I made my returns. I am working on trying to take out videos with my Fidelity portfolio so I can show you my large account. Right now, this is what I'm pretty much investing on Robinhood. If you see my previous videos, I started with like, what was it, $600 or something like, or $500, $400, something like that. I started this journey and I'm like at 5,000 now just by using that same amount of money. I mean, like I am investing, what is it, $10 a month on these stocks. Apple, I mean, one, two, three. I'm using five stocks, so it's Apple, Coca-Cola, Realty Income, Stag, and AT&T. I mean, I'm investing just $10 every 2 weeks. So I'm showing you that it's possible to create wealth with not having a lot of money. That's my goal with showing you this Robinhood portfolio, to create wealth, you know, from this. So I mean, I kind of want to motivate you guys that don't have a lot of money to actually do things the right way and make money the right way. Um, of course, there are a lot of great YouTubers out there. There's someone, I mean, I've started seeing some guy named Chris Sane. I think you guys probably know. And the Green Dream Show, something like that. I mean, I respect those guys. Chris Sane, I mean, I understand he's doing those big money moves and he's trying to get it too early, doing some swing trades and catching that, like, I mean, option plays, all that stuff. So, I mean, it's good. You know, I mean, they're good guys. They do, they give out some pretty decent information and I respect them. For me, I didn't approach it that way. I mean, right now, I'm doing investing into like long-term stocks like you see here. There are some extra stocks that I have there, but I'll talk about those later. The five main stocks are the ones that are making me the huge profits, and I'll explain that. But I mean, like for me, like I said, I've reached wealth where I can retire, but I live here in my childhood home. My parents ended up retiring and moving to Arizona. I still live here in California. I live with my two sisters, and we have this house. Um, Even though I make a six-figure income, I'm living here in my parents' old room. I mean, my expenses are like minimal, you know? I mean, I spend minimal on food. I mean, I don't live a lavish life. So, I mean, I don't have this fancy car. I drive a Hyundai Veloster. I have my car paid off. I don't have bills. I mean, I'm just paying off whatever bills I have, my phone bill, whatever I have to do for my business. And that's about it, you know? Like, I don't, even though I make a lot of money, I'm not living a lavish life. And that's one thing you guys have to understand, that even, like, the way you become wealthy is saving all the money you can, cutting budgets, all that good stuff. All the wealthy people that I've met, all the rich people that I've met, they don't have a lavish life. They don't have all these expensive things. People that have Lamborghinis and all that stuff, they're fake millionaires, you know, they're just dumb people. And then they're like always telling you, hey, look, I have this fancy car. I'll make you make millions. So pay me money so I can make you millions. That's stupid. If you're paying to make money, if you're paying someone else to make you money, then that's not the way to go. You're not going to make money. You're not going to create. You're not going to become wealthy. There's these people that are saying, hey, do this Amazon thing, do this, this, and this, and you're going to become wealthy. You're not going to become wealthy. There's too many people out there that are trying to get rich quick, and that's not the way to go. You create wealth steadily. The point is to be debt free and all that free flow money, you invest it. Not all of it, you have to pay your bills and all that stuff, but the free flow money, you invest it, and you invest it right. That's a way to go. I mean, that's a way I took, and it created more wealth than I would imagine. Um, like I said, I mean, it is good to do some option trades, some swing trades here and there, but for me, the way I became wealthy is through long-term dividend investment in stocks. Apple was a huge company that helped me out a lot. You know, like I said, there was oil companies that I jumped into that actually shot up and made me all that wealth. Diamondback was one of them. ExxonMobil was one of them at that time. And, you know, taking things steadily and making the right moves will help you gain wealth. And like I said, there's like someone like Chris saying that I said, he's created some kind of good wealth, but again, he's invested a lot of money to make that money. You get me? And a lot of people don't have a lot of money. So a lot of people that, are only investing $200 here and there, or, investing $100 a month, you're not going to become a rich person just by, investing that a little bit amount. But I mean, you can still do it if you're investing slowly and steady. And that's one thing I want you guys to understand, that if you want to become rich, one day, take it steadily, take it slow. You don't need to be this, super smart rich person, or you don't have to have a lot of money. Like I said, for me, I started investing when I was 18 years old, back in 2009. Back when everything crashed. I invested right before the market crashed, and then I was like a youngster. I had like $10,000 in there, and I was like, I mean, who gets $10,000 at 18? I mean, I know, I worked since I was 16. So, like I said, I grew up in the ghetto, and, not too ghetto. I mean, it's okay, but I grew up kind of in the ghetto. My parents were middle class. I mean, they didn't give us a lot of money. We weren't super rich or any of that stuff. I mean, so I mean, I slowly got there. It took me 12 years, but I finally hit the mark where I want to hit. But it took me 12 years, guys. Like I said, I'm 29 years old, and I'm finally hitting my financial stability where, I make a good income. And again, I'm not living a lavish life. I have a TV that I bought back in 2012. I mean, my car, I bought it back in 2012 as well. I mean, I have all my debts paid off, and that's how I'm living. I mean, I'm living a very basic life. I'm not buying anything excessive. I'm not getting into all these debts. I'm not spending money that I'm not supposed to. I'm micromanaging every penny I spent. So, I mean, that's the only way to actually get to your financial goals. Now, don't invest what you don't have. You get what I'm saying? If you're going to invest in a stock, like, let's say, for example, like NEO, and you want to take a risk on it, then invest what you're willing to lose. Don't invest money that you don't have. So have that in the back of your mind. I'm going to be giving you more advice, and the reason I'm doing this video is to kind of let you know the way I'm going to be taking these videos now. I'm going to be giving you stock recommendations and stuff like that, but I'm also going to be talking about how to create wealth and maintain it, and set up a mentality, because I want you guys to succeed. And my purpose of all this is for you guys to be financially stable, be successful, and live a good life. But if you guys are constantly thinking that, hey, I'm going to join the stock market, get rich quick, and all that stuff, you're not going to make it. I'm just letting you guys know that. You guys have to set up a certain mentality and invest, not trade. I know there's all these day traders and options traders and all that stuff that say, hey, they become wealthy and stuff like that. I've outperformed them, And I'm not here bragging and trying to show you all these methods. I mean, I show my family members how to get there, and I've helped a lot of them get financially stable. And I'm trying to do that with you guys too, but slowly. I mean, I'm doing some swing trades as well. I'm doing some things, that I've learned how to do, but it took me time to get there. And I hope you guys actually take that same steps to get that mentality to actually be successful. Because if you guys are just following people on YouTube, following people that are telling you, hey, do this, and that, and you guys think you guys are going to get wealthy like that, it's not going to happen. You have to learn and gain knowledge and actually have the skills to actually execute all these things to create wealth, So just have that in mind. You want to have a long-term goal and have long-term skills to actually be successful. Now, enough about that rant. I just kind of wanted to give you some information and a little bit of background, and telling you what I'm going to do from now on and how I'm going to approach this, because I care about you guys. I was in your situation where I was, trying to get financially stable and trying to make money. And this is going to be the only way that you guys are going to do it. Set up that mentality so you guys can succeed. And I hope you guys get there. Like, I really, really do. And it makes me really happy to see that you guys are succeeding, because we all want to succeed. Like I said, I've been there. I've been struggling, and being financially stable finally is feeling so great. Making a six-figure income, not having to worry about any bills and anything. Peace of mind. So, the stock I'm going to be talking about, I mean, I know a lot of people have been jumping into Apex, but I'm not going to talk about that one. I'm going to talk about EXPC, experience investment. I'm just going to say this stock might merge with Blade. Blade is an electric helicopter company. They're like the Uber of the sky. So, I mean, the reason I'm investing is this because they're most likely going to merge with them, and they're the future. So this stock can actually be a huge, huge stock in the future. It can be a big thing, so it's good to invest now. For me, I'm going to buy a bunch of these and stick with them for the next 4 or 5 years. I feel like this is going to be the next, I'm not going to say Tesla, but I mean, they're going to be the next huge thing. Now, Blade is a company that I've actually used before. When they were doing their trials, I was actually using them. So, I live in Orange County, so I was flying those those helicopters from John Wayne Airport to get to work. I mean, due to my work, sorry, I haven't explained it clearly. Due to my work, I used to work in Burbank. So I lived in Orange County. So, I mean, it took me about an hour and 15 minutes to get to work. Driving there, traffic and all that stuff. But it took me about 20 minutes to get from John Wayne Airport to LAX. And that Blade was used as a test drive to get me there. And work was a lot closer after that. And I mean, it was really cool. I got to try it out for a month. So I used Blade. They worked with my company when I was working for a bigger company back then, and that's why I'm investing into them. So I see the potential it has. They're going to be doing what's that called? Jet flights, cheaply. I mean, they're going to be I feel like they're going to be the next best thing. So EXPC, they'll probably be merging with Blade. That's the way Blade is going to get. So Blade does not have a stock or anything. They're a company that's trying to grow. So this is the way they're going to merge into it. This is how they're going to get into the stock market, by this company. So, I mean, before they merge, or they've announced the merger, the stock is going to shoot up. Right when they merge, the stock will probably come down, and eventually it'll start going back up. But my view for this one is 2024. That's when they're looking to release all their work. So, I mean, that's my outlook for this company. I'm trying to get into it right now when it's cheap, because I feel like it could hit up $100+ easily if it does everything it's going to do. They're also going to come out with the car company, Blade, electric car company. So, I mean, that's a lot of hype too. So, I mean, jump into the stock. If it makes you a lot of money within the next 4 years, that was for me. So, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm sorry I ranted for so long. It really helps if you comment down below. Let me know if I actually helped you. Again, I'm getting a lot of comments and a lot of questions in Instagram, and people are asking me, these questions. So I was just trying to answer. I'm going to be doing this more because, like I said, I want to help you guys get financially stable. I know a lot of you don't have a lot of money to invest. So, you can't be making those big moves like all these other people are doing. So you want to start slow and steady, make your profits, and eventually make that big money once your portfolio gets to a certain point. So for me, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to show you here, that, even with a small portfolio, you can get good returns. As you see, I'm just going to show you real quick something basic. For me, let's say I bought into AT&T. As you see, I'm getting a good dividend. I mean, from 80 shares, I'm going to be getting $41.87 just on AT&T. So, investing, how much is it? $2,361 made me $40 in dividends. So, that's going to be reinvested back. It's going to buy about a share and a half, and I'm going to have a share and a half more just on dividends. So, that's compound interest. And that's just because, I'm investing that little amount of money. AT&T is a great company, one of the highest dividends at 7%. So good outlook for the future. Just something to think about. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, comment down below. Send me questions on my Instagram. I'll answer whatever I can. I'll try to have one-on-ones. That's my main goal here, to have one-on-ones to actually help you guys individually get to your financial freedom. But that's pretty much it. I'll be working more on my other videos and finding topics to actually do step by step so you guys can actually get a bunch of knowledge about everything and actually become skillful at this trade. So that's pretty much it. Again, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. I really need that. Hit the like button and please comment down below for anything. Let's build this community. Let's build it up and be great together. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. So peace out. Oh, I guess this is not working.